What's up, chat? Welcome to the first React content video of 2025. Today, we're going to be reacting to introducing the Hawaii Church Young Adults Church video that I had the privilege to make last year. The video was our showcase for the Korea 2024 Young Adult Winter Retreat. Today's video is just reacting to the video, and I think I'm just going to walk through the behind the scenes of how I was filming it, my thoughts on it, and things I could have improved on the video, to just give a little insight. I think it'd be pretty fun content to watch. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go. Nah, chat, we got the whole production crew going on. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Ooh. I need a new webcam. You see, this is like this advertised 1080p. It is not. Got the whole production crew going on right here. My light. It's hard to see. Anyways, let's get started.
Aloha and welcome to Hawaii.
안녕하세요, 형제자매님들.
When you're here, every moment feels like paradise.
Please give us your attention as we share important information regarding our Hawaii church.
Not only will you experience the breathtaking beauty of God's creation here in Hawaii, but also the power of the Holy Spirit.
And with the spirit of aloha, we strive to fulfill our mission to preach the gospel to lost souls here in Hawaii. So, come and see.
Okay. So, you can actually see their names at the bottom of the screen. This scene. So, Pastor wanted this scene. Like, specifically. He said he wanted the sign. I want to zoom out where you could see the beach. I think I went right after work. I went to Waikiki about 2 days in a row, 2 or 3 days in a row, just to find this location where it's like a nice area where you can see the curve of the beach and all the buildings. I think that took an hour from where I parked from the beginning of Waikiki. I walked down the entire beach strip just so I could find a scene that could showcase this. And then here, I think I stayed about an hour just filming the same scene, the same sequence. Down, up. And then you can tell by where the sunlight is coming from the back. It's around 4 or 5 o'clock. So like, I don't have much time. The sun is only coming in one direction. And in actuality, what you're seeing right now where all the people are, it was much dirtier. Like, I had to play some kind of like a little camera tricks, kind of angle it so I can hide a lot of the trash that's on the beach actually. But this came out nice. If I just hid my camera for this, you can see I'm still working on OBS, still trying to figure it out. Like, just having this scene was a miracle because there was bunch of people, bunch of kids just playing around in this corner right here. So I had to film that section so many times.
Welcome to Hawaii.
안녕하세요, 형제자매님들.
This took 2
When
days.
you're here, every moment feels like paradise.
Sister
Please
Angela,
give us
Sister
your
Catherine
attention as we
talking.
share important information.
This is our main hall of the
regarding
church,
our
by the way,
Hawaii
if you
church.
didn't know.
Not only will you
This
experience
took-
the breathtaking beauty of God's creation here in Hawaii, but
This took
also
2 days
the
to film
power of the Holy Spirit.
because
And with the
they kept
spirit
forgetting
of
their
aloha,
lines.
We strive to fulfill our mission to preach the
Praise
gospel to lost souls here in Hawaii.
So,
So, come and see.
All right, next scene. How about I hide my camera
Here in
and then I just
Hawaii.
come back?
So, come and see.
Hawaii is made up of 8 islands in the middle of the Pacific. Honolulu is the capital city of Oahu, which serves as the center of Hawaii's culture and community.
Our church is also located in Oahu. There are approximately 1.5 million people in need of evangelism. Through faith and prayer, we can achieve this.
All All right. So this was filmed at Mokpo Lookout towards sandy side east coast of Oahu. This is not even in the same location. This is in the east coast side, but towards this was at China Walls. This is a separate day from the actual filming day. Yeah, you can see how like look at the clouds. It's like a completely different day, and it's less blue outside because
is made up.
just to take their scene, I think it was about 2 hours. It took 2 hours because when the person on the left, Eric, when he finally memorized his lines, Julian would forget his lines, or he's actually in this scene. He's strumming the guitar, right? Right here.
Hawaii is made up with 8 islands in the middle of the Pacific.
Both of them are actually mic'd up right now, and both of their mics are live. But Julian will sometimes hit the guitar, like he would actually strum the guitar. Let me see if I can pull out a clip. He would strum the guitar, and it would mess up the flow of everything.
Hawaii is made up of 8 islands in the middle of the Pacific. Honolulu, which is the capital city of Oahu.
He would strum, and then the microphone would actually pick up the strumming. So we have to refilm, and then at the same time, right behind the camera, it's a huge parking lot. So a bunch of people are coming in and out, slamming doors, kids yelling. So just to get this one sequence where you can like barely hear like the outside like stranger noise, we got super lucky.
Honolulu is the capital city of Oahu.
This right here, this animation, this animation right here, this is a PNG file. This right here is a PNG file. It's just a picture, right? It's just a picture. I zoom it in with the Ken's burn effect, and then I just put on Canva. I made like this really cheap crop of this dark blue thing, and then when I slapped it together, it kind of looked like a nice animation of zooming in.
Oahu, which serves as the center of
That's what it
Hawaii's
is.
culture and community.
Every additional
Our church
animation
is
text,
also located
I didn't
in
make
Oahu.
this.
There are
The
approximately
subtitles, I didn't
1.5
make
million
it. Someone
people
else had to
in
help.
need of evangelism.
For
Through
the
faith
East
and
Coast
prayer,
side?
we can achieve this.
But yeah. Next scene. This is Lay.
Hawaii is the best place to see the beauty of God's creation. Not only is it beautiful with its stunning scenery, but it also has a rich and vibrant history, just like the Church of Hawaii. Interested in learning more? Come and see!
So actually, spoiler. This was filmed at not Old Pully Road, Old Jude Trail, Jude, but it's towards Pully. All these B-roll was filmed on a separate day for the actual actor day, but it's all in the same location. This whole sequence of him picking the leaves, tying it together, putting on the haku, and then doing the hula. This was on the spot. We were filming. So his name is Brother Mitch. We're filming with Brother Mitch at the location, but then I felt like there wasn't any story to him dancing hula and his delivery of his lines. So I thought like it was kind of on the spot where I was like, oh, can we film you just doing these 1 or 2 actions and just in case, we just need more B-roll for the video. It's like, oh yeah, sure. It's like, oh, what do you want me to do? And I was like, oh, let's make a sequence where you're making the haku. That's what this is. It says lei.
Hawaii is the best.
And this. So Brother Mitch, he's like, I would say he's a pretty outgoing guy, but he is really shy in terms of in front of people, if that makes sense. So the location we're at is like a very iconic point of the trail, at the start of the trail, where you have to cross these rocks left to right, or right to left, whichever way you're looking at. You have to go across the screen, because one side is the street where you park a car. You walk down the hill, and then you're at this side of the river or the stream. You gotta walk across the rocks, and then this is where the trail starts in this example. So we're like in the middle of the entrance to the trail. That means we're gonna see people, because people have to walk across the screen. Actually, we're actually bothering people by filming this. So we were here around 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 11. I would say 9 a.m. to 11. And he kept saying, oh, let's wait. There's people just watching. And I was like, Mitch, let me tell you two things. Number one, most of these people don't care about you. I was like, but Mitch, I'll tell you straight up, 110% of these people will watch us. They might be a little cringed out that we're kind of filming this.
Aloha. Hawaii is made up of 8 islands in the middle of the Pacific, with Oahu as the main island and Honolulu as the state capital, which is where our church is located.
They might laugh or chuckle or two, but they'll forget. They're gonna cross over. They're gonna forget about us, and we'll never see them for the rest of our lives. So like, don't feel this type of way. Don't feel shy in front of them. And number two, I was like, we're running out of daylight. As you can see, it's already, the sun is only at this corner of the forest. That means we're losing sunlight. The sunlight was actually looking down into the river, but we actually lost that sunlight. So we got super lucky with this color grading thing that's going on over here. So I was like, Brother Mitch, we got to film this sequence, this right here.
Hawaii is the best place to see the beauty of God's creation.
I think this was the first take, because we took about 6-7 takes of this sentence 6 or 7 times, and the lighting just got worse and worse and worse. So this was like, we used the first take for this sequence.
Not only is it beautiful with
This sequence, move my camera. Yeah, so this sequence, the way you're about to see, this was like this had to be like take 12. So we took multiple different takes, right? I took like wide angle, close up, medium shot. I took moving, I took up and down, like lateral movements. This is the one we ended up landing on. It's on my, so my main camera, my main point and shoot is my iPhone 14 Pro Max. The setting I used was, I just went on the cinematic mode, and then I have a tripod with the phone, so I'm tracing the actor across the screen. So that's what this effect is, and I'm making the cinematic mode kind of carry the shot with the autofocus.
this stunning scenery, but it also has a rich and vibrant history, just like the Church of Hawaii. Interested in learning more? Come and see!
Yeah, you know, when I look back, maybe I shouldn't have used the cinematic mode, but it worked out in the end.
Beautiful with
It's
stunning
effect.
scenery, but it
It's
also
all
has
by
a
hand.
rich
I'm
and
like
vibrant
holding the
history,
tripod,
just like the Church of Hawaii.
like shaking. I'm trying to get the shot.
Interested in learning more? Come and see!
Yeah, next scene. Maybe I'll make his face smaller. Nowhere to put my face. So this was filmed at Ho'omalu Botanical Garden. Very beautiful place. It actually exists on island. You should go and visit. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's a huge park with a forest and mountains in the back. Where else can you find this? Only in the garden, baby.
사랑으로 하나 되어 복음 전하는 하와이 교회를 소개합니다.
2010년 괌교회 선교로 한 가정에서 시작된 하와이 복음의 역사는 주님의 크신 은혜로 많은 영혼들에게 전해지고 있습니다.
이러한 복음의 역사는 저희 하와이 교회만의 힘으로는 할 수 없었지만 하나님의 크신 능력으로 복음의 역사가 일어날 수 있었습니다.
저희 하와이 교회 청년들도 함께 열심으로 동력하며 많은 영혼들이 거듭나는 것을 경험했습니다.
我哋同你哋一樣，通過基督嘅寶
So, I think their scene was also exponentially challenging. I think what I started to realize as I kind of filmed each section chronologically, kind of. So, their scene in particular, actually that's a lie. The first scene with Eric and Julian, they were filmed last. So this scene was one of the first two with Brother Mitch and their scene. What I realized quickly was the more actors you have on screen, the longer it takes to actually film, because maybe like the direction they need to move, or it's the scene is dependent on like the dynamics of the characters, where they have to interact with each other. Maybe it's a conversation. I'm starting to learn real fast. Like, oh, this is a lot harder than I thought. Way harder than I thought. So even this scene where I envisioned, I wanted to pan down from the scenery into like a close-up shot of all the actors. This took so long because my hand was shaky. So I had a long tripod. I don't have it on me. I have a super long tripod, like a not an industrial kind, but it's pretty hefty. Then I put my gimbal attached to the end of it. Then I put my phone on the gimbal. So I had the gimbal is a 3-point axis gimbal, and my phone has image stabilization. So I'm like, while I'm doing that, I'm trying to be as steady as possible on this pan. I'm like using all my strength to keep it steady, and I'm zooming in, like I'm like sideways, and I got the shot.
사랑을
I'm scared of the director.
Why are you scared?
He's too sensitive these days. Oh, you didn't see how he was mad.
Go.
He said he was like kind of like discouraged and then.
Oh, I see.
It's okay. He's gonna get
Yeah.
married soon.
Oh, next
Oh,
year.
Elvin, next
That's
time.
crazy, Chad.
All of these shots
하와이 교회를
just with
소개합니다.
tripod.
2010년 괌교회 선교로 한 가정에서 시작된 하와이 복음의 역사는
Yeah.
주님의 크신 은혜로 많은 영혼들에게 전해지고 있습니다.
This was
이러한 복음의 역사는 저희
I
하와이
like this. This is a good use of cinematic mode versus bad use. I think bad use was with Brother Mitch panning and him doing hula. I think it really messes up because the background, like the AI is trying to assume what's blurred, what should not be, and then your hair gets in the mess, right? Because he has a haku. Versus like this stationary character, cinematic mode, real nice like blur effect.
교회만의 힘으로는
And
할
focus.
수 없었지만 하나님의 크신 능력으로 복음의 역사가
Same with
동력하며
Actor 2.
많은 영혼들이
Here's the
거듭나는
dynamic.
것을 경험했습니다.
They're like having a conversation.
我哋同你哋一樣，通過基督嘅寶血成為弟兄姊妹。夏威夷教會就好似一個文化大熔爐，我哋來自唔同嘅文化同埋語言背景，但係喺基督裏面，我哋仍然合一。Because we are
Fisher's the man.
Woo! See that transition? I thought of this on the spot. I was like, how can we move from a very calm scene to like an action scene? Well, let's pan the camera and we'll do like a real cheap, like a split cut, like,
we are
and maybe we'll see it here, right there. Woo! Nice.
Fisher's the man.
We are currently preaching the gospel and
This
having
was all in
fellowship
one take.
4 different languages,
All in one take.
such as
Well, oh, and ridiculous.
Waves are paid actor, folks.
To come very soon.
So we were at this beach. Which location was this? This was at... It was a funny name. Let me search it up. I was on a date. My friend was on a date. That's why he didn't want to eat lunch with me. That's crazy. Sorry, tangent. I'm gonna go find a location of the beach. I think it'd be fun to just let you know all the film sites. Mokuleia Polo. It was called Polo Beach. We're at Polo Beach. This is all one take. This was like our third one take where, like, fortunately every scene came together perfectly. Like, everyone remembered their lines. The waves were cooperating when it hit each actor, and there was a lot of editing that went into just this part because for some reason I was giggling. Like, I'm filming the whole thing, right, and I'm watching everything happen in real time. So like my fingers in the frame, because like I'm like cramping up here, and I'm like laughing out of my mind because I don't know, the scene is really funny. So I'm like,
Such as and well, oh, and ridiculous. And to all very soon.
so like we had to a lot of camera tricks and a lot of editing to get rid of that.
Fellowship in 4 different languages, such as
Zoom in.
Chinese
Zoom in. Super crop out.
and
Zoom in. I'm giggling right here.
well, oh, and
I fall with him. Stand up. And I actually pan. I do like a 360 where I show the other actors. But we zoom out real quick. This is the only cut. You see, you see that? So like the initial frame before it's cut, he's dry, but now he's wet. We're running, and I jump in the water with him. Ugh. I didn't record it yet.
I was ready, bro. I was ready. That was kind of clean.
Yeah, but exactly like that. Exactly like that. We stayed at this beach probably about 2 hours as well, and I think I gave everyone about 15 minutes to memorize their lines. No, the first section. Elise's part.
We are.
Because in Hawaii church we are.
Because in Hawaii church, we are.
It's this scene.
Oh, so she's stationary. That's going very soon.
So that was fun. This scene, I'm gonna be honest, I don't own a drone. I straight up just took this off YouTube. Searched up 4K Waikiki shots. It came out pretty nice. Surprisingly, watch this. I did this accidentally. So it's 3 shots, right? Waikiki, Waikiki. This one. Waikiki, and it's like the walls is like this. So these walls act as a artificial reef to block the wave from hitting. That's why a bunch of kids are hanging out over here. In the next scene, He's at the location.
Although we share
Completely
many different
unintentional.
cultures,
I just
we
thought it
are
was
all
a nice.
saved
It
by
was
the
nice.
blood
I
of
thought
Jesus
it's a
Christ.
nice
Through His
AI
love, we are
background.
united, striving to evangelize the people around us.
Mark chapter 16 verse 15 tells us to
This scene. So this looks really nice. We were trying to look for a second scene, second background. We chose this, but it was getting kind of late. You can see the sun is gone already. So I just made him sit down and just made him record some lines so we have some footage. This one was the best we could find because the one before this, it was so blurry and ugly. It was virtually unusable, and we actually didn't have time to refilm his part because like he was getting a baby, he has to go to work. Like it was a mess, but then I kind of made this work. We kind of like tweaked it, kicked up the
go
brightness.
into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature.
This verse reminds us to always share the good news around us.
Whether through fellowships,
This was very difficult to film. So I wanted this idea. I had this idea where like the actor is walking towards the camera as he's speaking, like a kind of like a news reporter type style. But the actor either walks too fast or like I can't see. I'm walking backwards with the stick. So I can't see who's behind me. So I'm hitting people too. This was like our third take.
services, outings, or retreats, we are all bonded together through Christ and the Holy Spirit. Isn't that right, brothers?
So we're like in the middle of the street. I actually have this guy. He's actually holding my shoulder like this. And then he's like telling people to move out the way. So he's holding my shoulder and I'm like this with the camera.
Around us.
While I'm filming this scene.
Whether through fellowships, services, outings, or retreats, we are all bonded together through Christ and the Holy Spirit. Isn't that right, brothers?
Yes, absolutely. The Life World mission is actively preaching the gospel around the world.
This was one of the first scenes we filmed towards the end. It was like a empty Saturday sometime in November. And then he was like, oh, this is a perfect day. Let's meet up and let's film. So I was like, I really didn't want to film this day, but I was looking outside. It looked like it was going to rain. Everything was looking bad for this day. But I was just like, let's meet up. So we ended up climbing halfway to Mokpo Lighthouse. We found like the edge of the cliff where it really did look beautiful as you see.
But there are many places that haven't been reached, like the Polynesian Islands of the South Pacific.
In the original clip, Brother Alan here. Let me see if I can free cam. Brother Alan here actually starts here. Like here. Tuck in this hole. And he actually has to walk all the way up to the front of the frame. And then he starts the
preaching the gospel. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes, absolutely. The Life World mission is actively preaching the...
Okay, first of all, I don't know why I made this face. I thought it would be funny, but no one laughed.
For example, there are many churches in American
I
Samoa.
don't care.
Not a
I
lot
still
of
think it's
people there
funny.
have had the
but
chance to listen to the gospel.
every time this
Hawaii
video is
Church
played,
is
no one
devoted
laughed.
in our mission to preach the gospel to the South Pacific.
True.
We humbly ask for a prayer.
This scene. So, in the original edit, we're at the top of the lighthouse hike, and we're saying the same lines, but we're stationary like this. And we thought it was really boring, so I suggested let's refilm our section for the video, and he had an idea. He was like, "Oh, let's go to North Shore. I know there's one location right in front of this Air Force base. I forgot what base it was, but middle of country and nowhere. Like what you're seeing here, these are all pineapples actually.
Your face.
Like here, this mountain range.
Just go.
And this whole plain. This is the Dole Plantation pineapple farm.
And support to Hawaii Church and its Incheon ministry.
so that through us we may
These
be
are
able
all
to preach the
pineapples.
gospel to the farthest corners of the earth. So please,
Come and see.
Come and see!
Come and see.
Come and see!
Come and see.
Paid actor, by the way. This baby is a paid actor.
See!
Aloha. Aloha.
Come and see.
Father's group. Mother's group. This is all filmed on the same day.
Come
on
and
Sunday.
see.
And you can tell which Sunday it was because look.
Come and see.
The title of the screen here, it says, "Blessed is the man." This is a Sunday sermon title. If you go on the main channel, you can find which Sunday exactly when we filmed it, and you can see my friends, Junho and Cynthia, and Josh. They also came this day, which is, very surprising. Thank you guys for coming. Yes, but on top of that, look, it's brother from New Jersey church, or Chicago church, New Jersey church sister, and they both came to this Sunday. That's a little quick lore for you. This took so long. We tried it with the drone. It didn't really come out as good as I wanted to. As good as I envisioned it. So it was the same principle. Super long selfie stick, gimbal, and phone attached. And I'm holding it this way. I'll show you what I mean.
Come and see.
I'm holding the gimbal as high as possible. So this little correction shake is, I let it train on pastor's face. It's like it's trying to stabilize it, so this is the center of the frame. So by the time we're at the end, it's like, where is he? That's what's happening. And then finally it says, Polynesia. Hawaii Church mission is to preach to the Polynesian Islands. And in the bottom it says, Mark chapter 16 verse 15, go into all the world to preach the gospel to every creature. So yeah. I think in total this took about 4 months to film, and you can really see the blood, sweat, and tears, because I think the quality of this video is not something I've ever made before. Of course, I didn't make all these text animations, subtitles, or things on screen that pop up. This was with the help of the media team from the East Coast brethren. So thank you, East Coast Church. God bless you. And right here, Jesus Baptist Church, USA, Hawaii. So yes, this wasn't something I've ever made before. This is like a very high quality, very polished, not like a skit, not like a comedy, but the idea was really just to advertise our church. So whoever, you could play the video and you would get an idea of what's going on for the mission in Hawaii. I'm very privileged to be given the chance to make this video, because I said it before, but actually I think this is the first time I'm saying it, but to use your talents for God is something I never had the chance to do. So this was a chance I actually had time to just lock in. I could really just lock in and produce some quality content for once. This is quality. I don't think this is a YouTube video. I was talking to my friends about this. I make YouTube videos. I don't make art. I make content. I don't make art. I make YouTube videos. They're completely different things. This was art. The final product, art. Elegant. Blessed offering. Blessed offering to the Lord. Without blemish. That's what I'm talking about right here. And this right here, blood, sweat, and tears of everyone who participated. Everyone who got yelled at by me, because I was like, again, you forgot your lines again. Film again. But in the end, very nice video. There were little typos here and there, but in the end it was fine. Every church we visited in Korea, the video actually played live. So at the Galilee Retreat Center, at Pyeongtaek, at Gwangju, at Mokpo, at Incheon, they all play this video. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching it. I'm just like, wow. Like, efforts are always recognized. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to make just like a short react content type video, showcasing like my thoughts as I'm watching it. And like, you got a video, bro. Like, what else do you want from me, man? Like, that's the most you're gonna get on me. At least I'm posting. All right, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay passionate, stay motivated, stay locked in. Keep drinking the juice. Keep going. I'm gonna cut yapping.
Come and see.
Come and see.
Come and see.
Come and see.
Come and see. Come and see. Come and see. See your salvation.
Bye, guys. Just finished up wrapping phase 5. We're officially done with phase 2 and phase 5. So
Absolutely. The Lifeword mission has.
this is the card.
He's just
I'm the passing move.
Oh no, you're sister catch. We finished, and then Katsy's here.
Okay, Katsy's here.
But then the door opens. Heading to church?
Yes.
Come and see. Next scene.
Come and see.
Stop harassing myself.
조금 어렸었다면 지금 어땠었을까